For more of me, head on over to Twitch at twitch.tv/Big Geekdom 101, where I provide exclusive streams that you will not see here on YouTube and bonus content for y'all to check out, including old video games, anime, and a heck of a lot more. Twitch.tv/Big Geekdom 101. I'll see you there. Now that Dragon Ball Superhero has come out in Japan, the time has come for Crunchyroll Dubs and Toei Animation to announce the international release dates, the global theatrical release dates for Dragon Ball Superhero. They put out a press release this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and go through this with you guys. The story is, Dragon Ball Superhero receives or reveals global theatrical release dates, English dub cast. So, basically, like what I reported here before, the dub's coming out August 19th in North America. In fact, right here, August 19th is when it's coming out in the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Ireland, South Africa, Zambia, and Vietnam. So multiple different countries are getting it that day. But even the day before, it's coming out in Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, Brazil, Peru, Chile, Argentina, Colombia, Central America, Ecuador, Bolivia, Uruguay, and Paraguay. So all the Latin Americans are going to get the movie about a day before we do here in North America. And Australia and New Zealand are too. Of course, that's the English dub. So if you've been asking me, like, when am I going to get the movie in this country, that country, this is what they've given out so far. Now, if your country's not listed among these countries, that means that you're going to get the movie after these dates. I don't have an exact date for you. I can only tell you what they've said. So August 26th in India and Indonesia. A lot of you guys have been asking about the Indian release. There you go. We won't have to wait as long as you do for Broly. August 30th in Malaysia and Brunei. And then August 31st in the Philippines. So that's a lot. September 1st, Singapore. September 8th, Taiwan. September 15th, South Korea. September 29th, Thailand, Hong Kong, and Macau. And it says here additional global release dates for the film will be announced soon. So like I said, if your country's not listed there, it might be later on. Now, I was for sure thinking that France and Germany were going to get this movie a lot sooner. And it looks like, according to this, they're not. And that surprises me because the French Dragon Ball fans get everything early. So we do have the first English dub trailer for the film. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it here with you guys. Actually, I think this is the sub trailer. Yeah, that's the sub trailer. I want to put on the dub trailer for you guys. Hang on one second. Okay, I do have the dub trailer, pulled up right here, and we're going to be discussing. I'm going to be listening to this for the first time with you guys. The entire dub cast has been announced in that article, and I'm going to go back to that here in just a moment. The dub cast has been announced right here. I'm going to go through the trailer with you guys. Kyle Leiber's Gohan. Son Goku is Sean Shenwell. The voices that have been voicing these guys forever. Goten is by Robert McCullum. That's an interesting choice. Christopher R. Sabat is Piccolo and Vegeta, of course. Monica Rial is Bulma. Sonny Strait's Krillin. Eric Vale is Trunks. Kara Edwards is Videl. And Jeannie Tirado is playing Pan. And the new English voice cast, which there's some interesting names on here. First of all, Dr. Hito by Zach Aguilar. That's going to be an interesting one. Gamma 1 by Alex Lay. And here's an interesting one. Gamma 2 by Zeno Robinson. If I pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry. I don't know that person, personally. And Magenta by Charles Martinet. That's an interesting choice right there, Charles Martinet. And Carmine is Jason Marnocha, We'll get to hear those voices here in just a minute, so let's go ahead and go through the trailer dubbed. This is the original trailer that came out or the second trailer that came out late last year.
Don't let it go to your head.
I don't remember that line being in the original one. Don't let it go to your head, the Vegeta. An all-star superhero lineup. The trailers are all going to be synonymous with the Japanese ones.
Who are you, and what do you want?
Kyle Leiber is going to be serious for this movie.
Who are you, and what do you want?
An old-fashioned superhero, fulfilling orders in the name of justice.
I like Gamma 1's voice so far. It's a little less nasally than the Japanese one, but it definitely sounds super heroic. I think they figured out what they're going to do with the movie as far as figuring out the tone for this thing and how it's supposed to be very lighter in tone, but still pretty serious. You know, it's not a joke movie, but it's definitely a bit lighter in tone and not too dark. The Broly movie was probably a little bit darker than this one.
Piccolo!
That was an underwhelming performance. I was expecting a lot more out of you.
Now that was the Gamma voice again, like Gamma 2. No, it was Gamma 1. Gamma 2 was the previous one. I think that's what it was. It sounded very much like Sonic the Hedgehog. You know what I mean? Like the modern Sonic the Hedgehog.
Underwhelming performance. I was expecting a lot more out of you.
Like a little bit, right? Not exactly, but a little bit.
The return of the
Insidious scheme.
The return of the Red Ribbon Army is near.
See, that's the Magenta Charles Martinet, but like the Red Ribbon Armies really kind of has returned. I mean, they have returned. They're just not public yet, but they have returned.
Is near.
Jeannie Torado actually gets the voice Pan this time with dialogue. When she did the voice of Pan for Dragon Ball Super, she just did baby noises because all Pan did was make crying baby noises. You know what I mean?
This world needs a hero. I just picked up some new
That's Dr. Hito right there.
hero. I just picked up some new intel on who the villains are.
So far it sounds, I mean, I'm so used to the Japanese at this point after like seeing the movie in Japanese, but so far it sounds doable.
Gohan, it's do or die time. So
Now Piccolo, or Chris Sabat's deep Piccolo that sounds like his real voice.
Gohan, it's do or die time. So draw out all of your strength.
Now I wonder if Kyle Laber's going to be able to hit those screams, especially that big scream at the end of the movie. That's what I wonder. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay then, guess it's my turn.
Calamity is born. Calamity is born. They didn't call it the ultimate evil or the secret weapon. They called it Calamity, which sounds like it's like Ganon from. Like, I know Calamity is a word that existed before Zelda, but I'm saying like it comes off like Calamity Ganon, you know?
Oh, holy crap!
Dragon Ball.
Holy crap! Maybe they'll actually throw the S word in there in the uncut. No, they won't. They won't do it.
Superhero.
August 19th. Oh, and it is going to be available in select IMAX screenings. So that's something I broke the other day on the stream with Goresh, that this movie is going to be released in IMAX in the United States for the first time. That's a big deal because for Broly, Resurrection F, and Battle of Gods, we did not get the IMAX version. Only Japan did. We're going to get an IMAX cut of this movie, and I'm very excited. So I will be back later tonight, folks, with another video covering Toriyama's in-depth interview about this film. That's going to be later tonight here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. And I will talk to y'all real soon. Take care of yourself and each other.